Hi there. Welcome to the Aura of Serenity. My name is Acalia. Do you have an appointment with us today, dear? No? Well, that's perfectly all right. We have an open slot for walk-ins right now, if that's what you're looking for. Or were you here for something else? Sounds good. And which of our services would you like today? A new patron, huh? Well, welcome. We're always happy to see newcomers, and you really don't need to be nervous or embarrassed about anything. I hope we can find something for you and provide you with the best of experiences. May I ask how you found out about us, or what encouraged you to come here? And a good friend you've got there, if I may say so. They seem to care a great deal about you. But Aura of Serenity is what we call a comfort salon. We offer services that are designed to bring comfort and relaxation to our patrons, to provide a safe space to escape the stresses of the world, and to get, as I said, nice and comfy. How's that sound? I'm glad you like the idea. Would you like me to list our various services here? No, it's no trouble at all. But since you are doing a walk-in session, there are a few limitations based on who is and isn't working at the moment. But don't worry. If you're interested in services that we can't offer this time, I'd be happy to schedule an appointment for you. Does that work for you, dear? All right, then. We offer head or body massages, an ambient serenity room, aromatherapy, acupuncture, manicures, and pedicures, and my favorite, cuddling. We wouldn't be able to offer acupuncture for you today, as Anna isn't in today and Lindsay is already booked with massage appointments for the next couple of hours, unfortunately. But do any of the other ones catch your attention? Well, I think they're all nice, and not just because I'm paid to say that. Rather, I was a customer long before I'd started working here. But I like cuddling because it's just really nice and warm and cozy, and I really feel a sort of connection with the other person. The other services are great for making me feel comfy and relaxed, and I really like the Serenity Room with the soft sound of flowing water and such, but cuddling is also great for making me feel less alone. Though I'll admit that not everyone likes that sort of physical intimacy, especially with a stranger, and even those who do like it don't always want to be touched. And both of those are perfectly fine. And as a neko, it's hard for me to turn down an opportunity for a good cat nap, and having the warmth of someone else there is nice. Not all our patrons do fall asleep during cuddling sessions, of course, but it's quite satisfying to see them get that relaxed when it happens. Sorry if I've rambled too much, but hopefully that answers your question a bit. Good. Is there anything that I can set up for you today? Yes, I regrettably can't offer acupuncture and massages right this moment, though I can't set up an appointment for you for either of those, if you'd like. I'd have to check to be sure, but there should be open slots for both of those tomorrow. But yes, the other services are available right now, and I, or the other girl available this afternoon, would be happy to get you started on any of those. A cuddling session, you say? Yeah, of course. We can do one of those for you. For cuddling, we offer sessions in 30-minute increments up to 2 hours, and in 1 hour increments past that, up to a maximum of 6 hours. We also offer cuddling sessions with 2 of our staff members, though we unfortunately don't have 2 available staff this afternoon. But again, I'd be happy to set you up with an appointment for that. Either way, if you look at this leaflet here, you can see the prices for all of those options, as well as information and pricing for our other services. Oh, of course. Ask away. Maybe half of the patrons end up falling asleep, which goes up for the longer sessions, of course. Anything longer than the 30-minute one, I'm pretty much guaranteed to fall asleep. But we have these silent alarms that we set, and then we'll gently wake you up so you aren't jolted awake by that insufferable blaring of a typical alarm clock. Exactly. And here, we're trying to make people comfortable and relaxed, so sharply waking you up with a typical alarm would be at least a bit counterproductive. But does that help you decide on a length for this session? Of course. The perfect length for a nap. I've got this rung in for you. I see you're looking to pay by card, so you'll just need to get through the prompts on the screen there, and then you'll be able to tap or insert your card. And while you do that, I'm going to bring my coworker up here. All right, looks like you're all set. Are you comfortable doing this session with me, or would you rather prefer to do it with Nerissa here? You won't offend either one of us, I promise. Well, in that case, Nerissa, would you be okay with taking over here at the front desk while I take the session? Thanks. All right, come with me. And here we are. You can go ahead and lay down on the bed. Would you like me to play any ambient sounds during the session? I could do a fireplace crackling, rain, flowing water, things like that. Of course. Let me get that set up for us. Is the volume okay? All right. Is there anything else you need before we start the session? Okay. Before I join you, since this is your first session with us, I'm required to go over a few short things. Sorry, just standard protocol, okay? This session is entirely platonic and not sexual in nature. We'll establish touch boundaries in a moment, and all touch must be consensual by both parties. this touch consent extends only during the session unless revoked sooner by either party. If necessary, either party may choose to terminate the session before the time expires. Do you have any questions about that? Alright. Now, I'm usually the one who takes the cuddling sessions because I genuinely love them and generally like being touched, so I might have looser touch boundaries than some of our other staff, which is perfectly fine, of course. But for me, anywhere that would normally be covered by underwear is off limits, including my upper thigh. Gentle and firm touch is okay, but nothing stronger than that. And for my ears and tail, only gentle touch, as they're really sensitive, especially the tips of my ears and the base of my tail. And of course, I reserve the right to ask you to stop, even if it isn't something I just mentioned. So, what about you? Got it. One last question. Would you like to be the big spoon, little spoon, or would you like to face each other? That's my favorite. This is nice. You're warm. Are you comfortable if I wrap my arms around you and nestle in like this? You're still all tensed up. Relax. You don't have to be so shy or nervous. You can wrap your arms around me or pet my ears or... I'm not going to bite or claw at you or anything, you know? There you go. Just like that. I know it can feel a little awkward to cuddle with someone for the first time because there is a sort of intimacy and vulnerability that comes with it. And since it's often considered a romantic thing, it's hard to cuddle with friends because there's a implied I want to be more than friends component, even if that's not what you mean. And with something like this, where we offer it as a professional service, well, you'd be surprised with how many times we get compared to prostitutes. It's, more than 0. But this is nice, isn't it? And it's a shame, you know. Cuddling has shown to lead to higher levels of oxytocin and serotonin, which can reduce stress, provide better sleep, and even strengthen your immune system and reduce pain. It's obviously not a panacea or anything, but I wish platonic cuddling was less stigmatized, which is one of the reasons I'm really happy about being able to work here. And not just because I'm a very cuddly neko, of course. You're good. It's been a while since anyone has pet my ears like that. Feels really nice and makes my whole body feel tingly. May I wrap my tail around your leg like this? Not so tight. Got it. I'm sorry. purring bother you? I hadn't actually realized I was doing it. Sorry. You think so? I can't necessarily purr on command, but if you like it, then I won't hold it back, at least. Alright. Is there anything else you'd like me to do or not do? I'm glad you're comfortable. I have the silent alarm set, so there's no need to worry about any of that. You're more than welcome to take a nap too, and I'll be here the whole time with you, okay? I'll wake you up gently at the end of the session, and I'm sure you'll feel nice and refreshed. Sounds good. Good night then.